Okay, streaming. I think we're streaming. On Twitch I am. Okay, so I need to change this. Edit settings. Like that. Give me 1 sec. Let's make this public. All right, looks like I'm back. I lost my feed, and this is kind of what I'm worried about with doing these streams is just a um, constant battle with all this technical issues. But let me see if this is working, and if you guys can hear me, let me know. In the meantime, don't please do remember to like and subscribe to these videos. Um, one of my favorite things in the world at this moment is just to stream and just toss it out there into the world, see where it goes. Uh, I would be doing this regardless if I was by myself, just making music, and it's just that much better to do it with some company along the way. Now, I think I'm going to have to find, let's see, let me find where I'm at. Looks like I'm live, right? So if I were to find this new video that I just created, I want to just make sure that that's coming out okay. So let's see where we're at here. It's public, edit settings, right? So what do I do? Um, There's definitely a video out there. Ah, I see it. I see it. I see it. Definitely. Okay, so great. I just want to make sure that I'm back up again. And I'm going to load this video up on my other screen so I can just make sure everything's good to go. Okay, so welcome to part 3B, which is basically the video that I have going on from earlier, the last hour and a half. Thanks for anyone that's tuning in. I do see some people watching just across channels. So what I'm going to just say is we are still on the verse 2. And the verse 2 has some challenges with the bass line and guitar kind of holding down the support and more of the percussive parts of the song of this verse. So we have the guitar, bass, and violin, and I think I have everything ready. So let's go ahead and press play to kind of recap where we left off. Oh, I see. I see what happened. I can fix this. There's along with getting kicked off, I think I have to disconnect my instance. Disconnect all. Okay. And I promise you this will not take long, but I do need to close out of this. So I think I know what happened with the stream. Let me actually, so you can see me better, just do that. Well, so I have a slave computer that goes, that loads all my samples, and then I have, this computer that is actually streaming. It has a decent graphics card, and, but somewhere along the way, anytime there's like a network issue that happens with my network switch, it'll kick off the stream. So I just disconnected my instance of Violin Ensemble because it thinks it's still connected to something else previously, even though nothing changed on this computer. Um, I have to just reload this session. So I'm going to go back to this screen that you can see again. This is just going to take maybe 10 more seconds and should load up here. And I've been dealing with this in the past, and it's a minor. I want to say it's a bug. Yeah, it's a bug. So it's a minor issue that I run into when I'm doing big film scores with like huge orchestral libraries. It's a small sacrifice I have to pay, but I'm really digging this workflow in general. So I'm gonna try to commit to this new system that I have going on with Violin Ensemble Pro. But yeah, it crashes every now and then. Not as much as I thought it would crash. So I mean, it's been pretty stable for the most part. I finished a film score in July. Spent about 3 weeks on it, and it's gonna be on TV on A&E eventually. So I'll let you know when that movie comes out. Anyways, my point is on that movie, I was working on this new system and it crashed like maybe 3 times within those 3 weeks. It wasn't really that bad. I've seen that happen on Macs way more. So and that might be because we have different workflows too. I mean, the Macs that I'm using, we don't actually do Violin Ensemble Pro, so that's partly a different, like, it's like kind of comparing apples and oranges. Anyways, we are back. Let's test it. Cool. All right, so I made sure I saved, I think, before I left. So now we can go back and recap where we left off. Sorry about the mishap, guys. Anyways, here we go. Cool. All right, so I think I can probably finish this verse 2. I'm confident I can do that. And then the second chorus is almost a copy and paste for the most part. But anyways, let's go ahead and get out of this. Let's just clear that out and make some more room for some creativity here. So the next part I think would be nice is marimba. Before we focus solely on strings. Okay, so yeah, let's experiment with that a little bit. I think doing like a 4 mallet thing would be cool, or just doing 2. Even just 3 mallets. Let's see. And then okay, let's do that much. Okay, except let's not record over it. Let's see. I'm not sure what happened there. Let's find. Oh yeah, there we go. Let's find the marimba, which is down here. Also, whenever that happens, I have to like deselect up here and go back down. Okay, so Let's try again. A sharp. Oh, I see. That's kind of the idea. Well, I'm not sure how I changed that to the other one. Anyways, so that was pretty good for the first half. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to just change the second half and do something similar to what I just did. Really close, really close. Let's also, let me just double check something on my end. Okay, let's try again. Okay, so I'm just torn on what to do on the end here. So if we're to go, or something like that. Okay, let's do that. So keep it simple that way. Let's try it one more time. Okay, let's see. Everything up till there was good. Let's just fix that. Yeah, I'm gonna do 4 mounts. One more time. Okay, I got it. Missing a D sharp in the octave. Okay, so let's press play from here. Alright, so this note is a bit off. Cool. Alright. Hooray. So then let's see how we're doing. By the way, if anyone's watching, just let me know if the audio is coming out okay. I'm a little paranoid that after the last disconnection of the stream, there's some issues. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe. Here we go. Let's do the next part, which will be harmonies. should I do cello or should I do viola? There's also a second violin. Okay, so great. Hey, thanks, James, for letting me know. Awesome. Okay, and thanks for watching as well. So, I think I'm going to start with cello just to kind of give myself a little bit of a leeway on engage how much room I would have with the melody. So, meaning, I don't know if I'll stick with this particular patch, but in the meantime, I'm just going to use this as a gauge here. I'm not sure why there's some muted notes or where that's coming from per se. Let's double check here. Oh yeah, okay, so let's just delete all that. And going back into here, sorry, I pressed the wrong button and recorded. So I think what I'm trying to get at is I want to make sure there's a little bit of a gap between the bass, or in this case the cello line, and it's like a tenor line, I would say. So, you know, if we want to be even more particular, let's bring in the bass. So we have the bass here. There is the tenor line and your high melodic line here. Okay, so that's what we're dealing with. I just want to find the holes, and so to speak, give myself a gap. All right, so if I were to say this is legato, great, and then okay, all right, I'm gonna record now. Okay, so what I was a little bit worried about is if it's the same octave, but I don't think it's the same register. I think this bass line is one octave lower than sounded, although for some reason I can't hear it. Okay, so boom, boom, almost, yeah, I feel like they're an octave from each other. So it's deceiving because this should be really an octave below that. So this could work. It sounds lovely doing it that way. Let's try another idea though. What if we started on the third? Let's try again. I'm going to zoom out just a little bit. Cool. Also, I think I'll bring up the cello volume. Let's see here. For some reason, it dips down quite a bit, so I don't need to do that. Yeah, let's do it again. Let's see, and also I like showing, what's the button? That shows everything. There's another button. Oh, this one's 0. Okay, this one just shows CC11, CC1. Let's try again. Alright, I'm kind of shaping that a bit to where I like the direction of it, so let's just practice that in line. So, uh, okay, let's try that. I had a brain fart. Was that it? Let's see. Where did the other line go? I guess it deleted or recorded over itself. Okay, the first half I like a lot, so let's just do that again. So that's the D sharp minor right there. Can I remember that? I think I can do a better job. Starting on the A sharp, right? Okay. Okay, so 2 wrong notes. All right. Cool. All right. Really, man, love that cello. Just cello in general, right? Just whether it's sample or not, always sounds good. Yeah, a lot of emotion there. Great. Let's go on to the next part. Now we have this gap between here and here that I was talking about before that we can sort of gauge for the other midlines. It's really important to give yourself a hole like that. So now I'm just thinking there in the original song there's actual like harmonies that the singer harmonizes herself with, and there's some really nice harmonies there too. I don't want to listen to the track right now. I mean, if it weren't for like the copyrights and stuff, I would just play the song outright. But I try to not get those copyright striked on me for the most part. Even though I think this came up, even even though it's in a different key. Anyways, it's just out of principle for me. I try not to go too much with playing other copyrighted music online. Anyways, but that's what you should do if you're transcribing or arranging. Listen as much as you need to. But at the same time, it kind of puts you in a trap if you're really in love with like the original. So with that being said, just tread lightly when you do that. For me though, because I'm not listening to the original track, I'm going to just make my own harmonies, and that in itself is a good challenge for just getting your orchestration chops up. So, anyways, I think I have my viola line. Nope. Okay, so let's find that real quick, and I'm going to dabble, so to speak, in that. Okay, so let's find that whole a bit higher. Okay, so I could do that. I could also do a little bit more of what this is doing up in the melody, but I might reserve that just for the violin 2 track. So I think it'd be nice to sort of go along with the cello here. So if I hit the F sharp here, or is it F sharp or F natural? Let's see. Almost has to be F sharp. So this kind of breaks this chord that I put down. It's almost as if it should just be A sharp over, or sorry, F sharp over A that I had originally, like that. Anyways, let's do it again. Okay, I'm not sure why it sounds like that. Let's see. What is this? Is this just viola? Yeah, it sounds a little weird. Okay, so I'm kind of creeping up there, you know. So let's see if I should try a different approach. Okay, so right about there, I'm overlapping, so I need to go up. Another tactic you could do is just, rather than playing by ear, is just highlight this section. You got to go into it first and go back into your viola, copy it over, and just do it manually like this. So I started with the F sharp, then you went to A. It's a lovely sound, by the way, without those little slides. Let's see. Right, so there's a little overlap. That might work too. Just putting a little rub there. Or you can do that. Just re-attack it there. Okay, so I went to F sharp. What if I went up to B? That sounds better. So B, and that's what do you call that in music theory when it changes contrary motion? So there's contrary motion here, and then right here, I'm gonna turn off this thing. Then we have C sharp, right? So be just another G. Okay, and then let's change that. D sharp minor. So there's a A sharp in there, and then A sharp minor over C sharp. This could also just be a C sharp chord, really. I kind of like that C sharp there. So let's do C sharp and then. Or that even. Okay, that might work pretty well. So then, I like the C sharp in the bass. I think that'll reinforce the melody a little bit better. So let's do G sharp on that viola. Okay, cool. So I think we're a bit long on the length of this note. Cool. Maybe let's just go to 4. Okay, great. Now we have the violin 2. And we're not done with the verse. Of course, this is just the first half of the verse, but this will get the juices flowing, so to speak. So then over here, we can just look strictly with these 3 lines now. Like that. Yellow. Did I want that? Can I just do regular? How about like this? There we go. All right, so let's do it like that. And then again, looking at the whole, we have the melody. Okay, so that's too low. And that's the melody, so oops, let's make sure we're on the right one. Why is there so many? That doesn't make sense. So if I highlight this and go into that, there should only be 3. There we go. So on the second one, which is CSS, Cinemax Studio Strings, let's do that. Oops. That's what I meant. Is that right? This is interesting. I wonder if going higher would be better. No, this is violin 2, but it doesn't matter. Getting some ideas here. That's kind of cool too. And then we could make this melody actually violin 2 and the high part violin 1. Let's just keep going. interesting. Okay, I might have to do that same approach because I'm getting into like a trap that I normally do, which is actually, let's see, did I duplicate that? Oh, I did. Let me undo. There we go. Let's go to Violin 2, paste. There you go. All right, so let's see if we can go higher, but make it sound good. So the other thing is, let's bring down the volume just a bit. Like that, yeah, that should be enough. Okay. Now, if I were to go like that. All right, let's keep going. Okay, and so going. Okay, like that. Okay. Ta-da. Well, that'd be kind of cool. Alright. This is a little different, but let's see if I can try something like that. Okay. It's a little, yeah, it's kind of a little bit different feel that I was expecting, but I like it. Okay. Da 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 da. Oh yeah, that's going in octaves here. Okay, let's break away from the octave and if we go lower, like to a D sharp. Okay, let's hear it back. Okay, cool. All right, now let's break away. Bum 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 bum. Okay, let's make sure that they're not overlapping. Bum bum bum. Yeah. Yeah. Boom. What if I added that in? Okay. All right. Now let's keep going. All right, so we can probably go higher again on this. Let's do F sharp. All right, so we gotta fix this part. This part is kind of funky. Oh, is that what it is? Okay, let's go down. D, D, da, da, da. Oh. Cool. Great. All right, let's listen back with everything and hear how that sounds. It's almost there. I mean, there's probably like one or two notes that I might change in the near future. I'm just gonna shape this though and see how this goes. All right, let's do another pass with the CC7. I'm just saving it. Let's try another pass right there. Okay. All right. So now let's figure out what we're going to do on this last part right here. All right. Well, let's go back to the cello. I think I'll be able to go a little faster now that we have a kind of a bass line for this. Not the actual bass line, but you know, a good foundation. And so we have now okay. So I think this cello will have to change. This is a good legato patch, but doesn't have any other stuff. So let's go to this one, and we're gonna go just staccatos. Oh, this is actually pretty good. I'm gonna use this idea and go to the second half, which is here, I believe. And we'll outline the chords. So we have like, right? But let's change the rhythm. Let's go da 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 da. 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2. Let's try that one. Like that. Let's do that and then outline the chords. So for now, ba da 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 Da, 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 da. This one's kind of tricky because there's a change halfway through. Da, 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 da. Well, crescendo, da, 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 and then same thing. Da, 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 da. I'll probably change the actual pitches, but I like the rhythm and the array of it. So then you got that. This one, the last two bars, maybe more like this rhythm. Dun 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 dun, even more towards the end, and then same thing. Okay. All right, let's listen back and see what pitches will change. Okay. First off, it's a little quiet, right? And it's probably too high. So let's go back here. Highlight those and see where they are. Yeah. So, and let's look at the bass line too. There's your electric bass. Okay. Okay, let's solo this. Cool. I think right here, a little louder. So I'm just outlining the chords, right? Like I'm looking at my cheat sheet chord track, right? Anyways, whenever I highlight this, it's never good. Let's deselect that. Anyways, so going back to the cello, my point is, do I need to change anything? It kind of sounds nice the way it is. Let's keep it for now. I don't know if it needs like to really stray from anything, because really it's still the melody that is we're focusing on, right? So then let's look at the viola line. So viola, we had, let's go back just to this and solo it. Okay. No more. So, also, this could probably be a staccato. Now I'm thinking. So, let's make sure all of this are bowed. There should be a bow. Maybe not. Maybe this doesn't have the expression mat because it's all kind of funky with the way I did this. This is actually a violin patch that I made into a viola by pitching it down and stuff. So it's kind of funky. I can't remember what these key switches are, so I'm going to open it up. This note triggers that. This note triggers that. So this is a bow. So we want the F. We want this basically playing through. I want to just like drag it out like this if possible. Let's see. Yeah, that works. Okay, so then in that case, let's find staccato. So staccato would be one of these down here. Staccato right here. Or spiccato would probably be even better. Tremolo. Okay, here's spiccato. That's that note, but it's not that really that note because of the pitch shifting I did. Let's go Go down. Oh, it's this note. So it's my F sharp, this C sharp on this. Okay, so let's put that in. I don't need to go that early. Okay, alright. This is an old school way of doing the key switches, right? Let's just do this. And alright, let's do something similar to that the cello did. I might bring down that guitar just overall so that you can hear these other things happening. Okay, so that's too low, right? Huh. I wonder why it's doing that. Ah, it's doing a tremolo. Interesting. I'm not sure how that happened. Okay, now I gotta find. I thought I did it right, but something is funky. So it's not tremolo, it's spiccato. So I need to go 2 pitches up from where I was originally, like this. There you go. Okay. So let's listen to these two together. Cool. Now we could bring up the volume just a little bit. I mean, that could work. It's like the safe way to go, right? Cool. And again, I mentioned the guitar is a little loud, so let's just bring it down here in the volume with the fader. I can hear it's just yeah, that guitar really masks some of that stuff that's happening. So let's also bring some of that shimmer down. Cool. All right, so we have that. Great. I think my only thing I was gonna say here is, what if we went power chords instead, like just a perfect fifth. Well, actually, you can't really do a perfect fifth on every one of these, because some of these are inverted. Let's do. That actually kind of works. All right, like this one doesn't work. Works for the most part. Alright, that just sounded wrong. Oh, I know why. It's because this key switch wasn't going all the way to the end. Cool. Alright, and then maybe we can also just shape the volume there. Cool. Alright. Yeah, I mean, that works pretty well. You can also argue, why not just add double stops in there? Right? I mean, it's a stretch. Alright. Anyways, I'm gonna do it anyways. That might anger some some of you string players out there. Okay, so let's do this now. I just think it sounds a little bit richer to add that top note as well. So with that, we have the melody harmony that is harmonizing. I was gonna say melodizing. This has been a long day, guys. So we have this. Okay, so I'm just gonna keep going and finish this off. So let's do this. Let's go over here. Okay, and we want to kind of do something similar, because these notes are similar. It starts with C sharp B A in the melody, so I'm gonna start it the same way, like that. Okay, and then everything else, I don't really have a guide from there per se, so let's just keep going. So then we have da-na-na. Da-na. Okay, let's make sure this doesn't overlap. Okay, let's solo this. Okay, all right, and then let's change the notes here. I really like this F against everything happening. Let's go to F sharp. Yeah, this is a kind of a weird part with the melody. Not sure what the words are, but it depends on the lyrics here. What if we went higher? I'm not sure why this is so loud. Oh, there we go. It's because the other one's loud. So okay, cool. Da-da-da-na-na-na-na-na. So what would be a good melody or harmony for that? Let's go one by one. Let's go up. Okay. Da-da. Let's try that. There's something not jiving with this note, maybe. What if we did 2 Bs like that? All right, let's get some context because it gets overwhelming after a while. Let's hear it from the beginning of that. Okay. There's some good things happening. I'm gonna hear it from here again. Okay. Just see the rhythm a little early. Okay. What if I kept it all on F, like that, and just do this? Similar to before, kind of breaks away from that. Okay, man, that sounds good in octaves too. I just don't. I feel like it gets too thin when you do that too. So. I'm just debating if I should keep it like this. It's kind of cool. What if I went like this and went... Let's bring this back just a snap. All right. Make sure there's no overlaps. All right, and let's fix the last note. Let's see. Not quite. That might work, the way it ends. Let's see if I can try a different note. Okay. I wish there's a way to slide that. Can I slide that? Let's see. I don't think you can. Let's see if I change it to portamento, if it does anything or not. That does work. I just realized something. JB solo violin 2. Oh, I see. Okay. No, these are using the right key switches. Okay, cool. Almost there. Almost there. That's nice. It's a little heavy, but it's better than before. And then we just gotta time it. So maybe earlier. Okay, this one needs a change. Cool. All right, so let's shape that. So it's a bit exaggerated, but it sounds better. Okay, so something like that, right? Same with this. I guess you don't really need to do that as much. Good. All right, so let's finish it. All right, so what should we do here? Yeah. B. Let's play it first. So it ends actually the same in octaves, but this should go. And then I'm missing a note. Go here. All right, let's play back. Okay, and I'm not sure why that rushes, or it feels like it's rushed. Oh, maybe I'm just hearing it differently. That's good, actually. Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. I think a little bit earlier. And so that modulation goes back to E. So it's actually a cool composition idea, is changing the verse to a new key and then going back in the chorus to the original key. I think that's really cool. So let's play it back and hear it from a little bit of the chorus to the verse. All right. There's one section that I'm hearing that could be better. Yeah, it's somewhere here. Maybe this can go higher. Okay, right here, 2. Overlap. There you go. So, oops, we're gonna highlight that little passing note, passing chord. too early. I'm gonna shape it. Actually, I might as well shape the whole thing. I like a little whoop at the end. Like that, right? Anyways, it's a little exaggerated there. Not a lot of shaping on this part with the melody, but that's okay. There's this right here is a bit loud. I want to shave that down a bit. And then chorus. All right, yeah. We could probably just copy and paste the chorus, even though there's some melody differences in the second chorus. Well, what I'll do is just put this in as a placeholder, and that way we know where to leave off for next time. So let's go ahead and copy that. And if you guys know global copy paste, it's it just copies a whole all the data in your locator, and there you go. There's that. I'm gonna delete this one though because this is my guide, and these are all probably wrong now. Let's go to the chorus here. Ba-da-da-da. Let's just copy this one over one more time. All right. So there's that, and then there's a little pickup, I believe. Bum, 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 bum. Let's see. Did I do that right? Because of you, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay, so the problem that I just I see is this should be cut off 1 bar. So let's cut the bar. See if that did it. Yep, it's gonna do it. I don't know why in PC the split, or actually the cut function, takes so long. In Macs with Cubase, it's pretty fast. All right, and it goes back to the original key. Let's mute any note that shouldn't be there unintentionally. Cool. And then the only other thing I would do as a big change is basically take this right here, let's just say that, and put them into the melodies of this. Although I think this is wrong. This might be the harmony. Yeah, but that's the idea. So do that again, but with the right passage, and then take that an octave higher. Although this is what happens when I put a chord track on. This to avoid that, I can lock it, and I think that goes away. Anyways, this is just a quick fix. Again, a placeholder. All right. We probably don't even need that. Okay, great. I think that that should do it for the most part. Am I missing anything else? I don't think so. I think this would be a great time to just sit back and listen to the whole thing that we just worked on. I know we just had this technical difficulty after another, one after the other. But thank you for those who are here and watching. Big shout out to James Trujillo for letting me know that audio was working earlier. It's frustrating when streams just die, and there's no rhyme or reason. Sometimes it just happens, but it just kind of destroys the creative workflow of things. But we were able to get a lot done, I feel, and for the next section, I believe we can finish this off. I think we at least have a good rough idea of the entirety for the next stream. So once we get that, we can get the coda in, get an ending, and then of course, the polishing afterwards. That's always something I could do on my own time. But at least you get to see the process and the nitty gritty of everything that happens. So I do appreciate you, for anyone who sits through these things. I know it's not, they're not very short videos. These are long sessions, but we live in a day and age where this is free, and I'm not sure how long this will be going for. So let's just go as long as we can and hope for the best. So I'm just gonna put this out there into the world and see where it goes. For those again who want to support, go to the descriptions, check out those links that I have put down on there. I have a newsletter. You can be the first to know when any events come up. Sometimes I share sessions that I've done on these live streams, and I'm working on a lot of things in my head. I'd love to create a better website where you guys can reference things and search for things to download, things like that. Maybe have a store involved as well. But eventually, that's all in the works. I don't have time to do all of this, but I do enjoy these streams. So thank you for your support. Like and subscribe. And let's go ahead and play from the top. One thing I will do is bring down the volume of this guitar. It was kind of loud. All right, let's try again. Great. And it's actually gonna not end that way. So, as a just a reminder for myself, let's delete that. Oop, wrong key. Delete that, and let's call it a day. So, for next time, if all goes well, cross your fingers, we will do a live stream next week. There might be a chance that I can't due to urgent project here that I've been asked to do. So, yeah, I'll keep you posted, and that's why the newsletter is there. That you'll be the first to hear. If not, if you're subscribed to my Twitch channel or YouTube, you can definitely see when there's any scheduled live streams. But anyways, uh, it's a pleasure to do this with you guys, and thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. See ya.